If you want to use Sporty to charge and manage club memberships, you're going to head to your club admin page, down to the payments section, and then under configuration, we're going to go to membership plans. Okay, so we can see here that they're currently grouped into two different types of plans. That's an individual and a family, and they're the two that we offer. And to kick things off, we're going to need to create at least one plan category. So if you want to just have them all bunched together, that's fine. Perhaps call it all the category. You could also separate them out by annual versus monthly, or even by membership policies. So you come here, you create your categories. I created one all earlier, so I'm all good to go. And then once you've finished, you come back here and go to create plan. So we've created two types so far, adult and junior. So we'll start with an adult membership here. I'll leave it just as adult now. I am going to add information to the name here depending on what options I choose here. So we can add it to the category that I created earlier, all type. Okay, so these are the two types that we saw on the previous screen in terms of groupings. We've got the individual plans just for one person, and then if we were to do a family plan, the only thing that's different is how many people can we add to it. You can set the number, and that's how many family members they'll be able to include on this one membership type. So for now, we'll leave it as individual, and then we're going to look at billing cycle. So fixed period versus recurring. So if we had, let's say, just a 1 year membership, and that was it, and then we wanted to expire, we could put perhaps 1 year in, or yearly even. And then for the fixed period, we'd set the amount here. Let's say it costs $10. Tax, we're not going to collect any, but we're going to leave it as 0. Don't delete it out, otherwise it'll just cause an error. And then the start and end date. So we can pick our start date, whatever that might be. If we do it for the end of the month, you can see that if a user subscribes to it before this date, it'll be that date that they join. The end, well, you might want to set it a year in advance. We'll just do end of year for ease. Assign a club membership, yes, so when they pay, they get assigned the type and the policies. These guys will get adult. If you have a parent organization, obviously this is where you can syndicate the settings up from the plans. And new member welcome email. So we've got one for renewal member as well. So we've got to choose whether we want it to go out automatically or not. So let's take a look at doing this one. Welcome. Okay, so here's where we can personalize it. So if you look down here to available merge fields, okay, I'm going to copy this one. You have to get both the hashes. And the system will then pick the player's first name and include it there. So we can add whatever we like now, perhaps a message about the club, any introductory details, etc., etc. And that's going to go out automatically as soon as they successfully sign up. And we'll leave this one off for now. So that would create a plan. There's one other variation we're going to look at quickly, and that would be if we wanted to do a recurring. So sort of like auto renewals does make it a lot easier, but depends on your club setup and their expectations. So I might want to add even more information to the name here when I'm creating this one. It might be adult yearly recurring. So we'll leave it as the same cost, but it's going to bill every 1 year. And yeah, we could do this, if we wanted to have it for 3 or 4 or 5 year term, we could set that here. If we set it to 0, it's just going to recur indefinitely. Do we want to offer them a trial period? You can say no, but if you want to, you can. You can choose to charge or not. If it's free, you're going to have that at 0. You're going to put in the trial length. We won't have one for now for ease, but that would be all you would need to have it. So you've got the other settings are the same. We'll leave, but you can see the difference between fixed period and recurring, just the dates or whether it expires or not. So now we're going to head down and then submit. And then we've created our first plan.